Hey guys, this is Not Lammers of Invoked 101. Welcome back. If I sound a little upset during this video, or I don't sound as excited, I just found out that I could have totally played in that invitational qualifier to get that invoked mat that everyone was sharing around. I was told that it was invite only. Turns out it wasn't. A little upset about it. Anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at my updated Evil Twin Eldlich deck. I know I kind of just uploaded this earlier this month, and now we're kind of at the halfway point through January, but I've done a lot to this deck. I'm also filming on my phone this time. I have a different setup. I'm using the camera I normally use for the desk for my face cam, and I'm using my phone for the desk cam, and I'm trying to like peek over it every now and then and make sure that everything's still going good. And that's just to help try and increase quality for you guys. I'm going to try and figure out if I can just straight up use this and record through the computer in the future, because that way I don't have to like transfer from two different sources. I'm going to try that out. But anyways, before we get into the deck profile, if you feel like supporting the channel, down in the description there's a few different links you can use, including joining the Discord and our Teespring. With that said, I'm going to set the extra deck off to the side, and we're going to talk about the main deck, which has changed quite a bit since the last time. And now the same general idea is here with the Evil Twins and the Eldlich stuff. Of course, we're playing 3 Live Twin Lilla and 3 Live Twin Kiss Kill. So what these guys do is on normal or special, both of them share this effect. You get to special summon the other one from the deck, and then aside from that, they each have an effect. I believe Kiss Kills is each time an opponent declares an attack, you gain 5. Each time your opponent attacks, they must pay 500 to attack on Lilla. So gain 5, your opponent loses 5, and then they summon each other. And then they lock you into Fiends for the rest of the turn whenever you special summon them. Special summon the other one off their effects. After that, we play, of course, double Eldlich, the Golden Lord. I'm just trying to make sure everything's still in frame. Because like I said, I'm trying something different here, and I can't see the phone screen. Double Eldlich. I still like 2 Eldlich. I've tinkered with playing 3, but I think 2 is just as good. I think 2 is just fine. And the reason I think 2 is fine is because I've changed up some of the cards I play. So, next up after that, we have our hand trap lineup. I play 2 Bell, 2 Ash, and 2 Meister. Yeah, I know 2-2 and 2 is kind of weird. I know a lot of people don't like it. I have been finding success with this ratio. I was playing last night, and something that my other build that I showed earlier, my first place build, did that I absolutely hated. It could not play against Drytron. I did some testing with this last night, did some final changes to it, and this can play against Drytron. I think I did 2 matches against Drytron and a match against Dogmatica Muskets. Shout out to Gara for playing against me. And the Drytron, it went 1-1 in terms of matches, so that was really cool. And then the Dogmatica Musket, I opened really bad game 3, and he had more extenders than I had answers. So you know, that's how it goes. But yeah, I like this ratio. Maybe I'll just bump it up and play 42 and play the extra Meister and Joyous. I don't think that Bell needs to be at 3. I think playing Bell at 2 is just fine. But yeah, that's actually it for the monsters. It's a really, really low monster count, simply because you don't need all that many monsters to play the deck. You just need like the girls and then the Eldlich, and that's it. So setting that off. Moving into the spells and traps, we play 3 Live Twin Home. This is the E-Telly for the deck. You discard a card and then summon one of the Live Twins from the deck, and then it locks you into Evil Twins from the extra. It is a quick play spell, which doesn't necessarily come up, but it is really cool. I do want to mention real quick, so something that happened in a game that I played, I summoned Lilla off of the home, and then I declared her effect, and someone popped her, So it summoned Kiss Kill, but her effect still resolved. So it summoned Kiss Kill, and then Kiss Kill activated. So I got to special summon the Lilo from the deck again. That was really cool. So anyway, 3 of that, and then 1 secret password. This is your searcher for the home. I know a lot of people don't. God, my Discord is just going off. Oh my lord. The secret password is what searches your live twin home. I know a lot of people have kind of criticized and asked me about why I'm only playing 1. I don't think you need more than 2 of this, because more than 1 of this, because it is a hard once per turn. I know in my previous build I was playing 2, but I liked it at 1, simply because like I kept drawing this and I'd brick on it. On top of that, this is just a 4th copy of this, but I'm also playing these, which are 3 more copies of the card I have 6 of, because each of the twins are basically each other, so that's 6 copies of the twins. This is 9 copies of the twins. This is 10, and then the last card is the 11th copy of the twins. And this is Signet Mining. It's another discard and search the Cybers. So, you know, it searches the twins, which is really nice. I like this at 1 as well. I don't think this needs to be at more than 1. In fact, I've cited it out in the past. I've cited out 1 home. I've cited out and left in the password and the mining. I've cited out the password. I've cited out the mining. It's really up to you how you're feeling about playing it that day. That's it for the like evil twin stuff. This is all related to the live twins and such. For the Eldlich things, I'm playing 3 Cursed Eldland because I own 3 and it's honestly necessary. This is like your biggest bait ever, because what you do is you just activate this, declare effect, pay 8, and if they ash it, then cool, you just start going off with your live twins, because no one's really playing in Perm or Veiler this format, so that's what you can do with that. Then for the Eldlixirs, for that last spell, I'm playing 1 Eldlixir of Black Awakening. This is what fixes the issue that I was having with only 2. Because I was only playing 2 Eldlich, and then I was playing 3 red Eldlixir, and this one really fixes that problem because this can summon from hand. So it just helped when it just helped in the deck overall. Like I mentioned, I'm playing 3 red. 3 red Eldlixir is pretty stock standard for Eldlich stuff. Same with now some people have said not to play 3 Hawk Hero. I like the 3 Hawk Hero. And the reason I do like it is because you can chain it to the Drytrons. If you droll Drytrons and they start going off from the graveyard, you can just Hawk Hero it when they tribute the Benton, which is something I should have done, but it didn't necessarily, but I didn't do it because I was an idiot. Anyway, Hawk Hero is just really good, I feel, because it can also snipe the Bentons and whatnot. Triple Conquistador, this I actually feel is the weaker card this format. I think Hawk Hero is kind of better right now, but that's just me. That's it for those. I assume everyone kind of knows what the Eldlich stuff does if you're trying to play this deck, simply because this has been in the format for a while. It's not new per se. Like the Evil Twins are still pretty new. I don't want to show off my super cool tech card yet, but I will. Anyways, I played 2 Pot of Avarice. This is directly from my last profile. I still like Pot of Avarice. I know not a lot of people are playing it in this deck specifically, but if you want, I can recommend just playing 1, but I cannot recommend not playing this card in this deck, because the fact that you need the twins in your deck to resolve them, and you need the twins in the extra deck because you burn through them so much. I think Pot of Avarice is legitimately a must play in this deck. Now my super cool tech card that I know some people have played before. I know people have talked about it, and I really like this card. It's super cool. It's helped me break boards. It helps me dig through stuff, and it helps so much. That's Double Enemy Controller. Econ is really cool in the sense that it is, in this deck, it is a +1. And how that works is you activate enemy controller and you tribute one of the evil twins. Presumably you have both, as you should. So you tribute one of the evil twins, enemy controller, take a monster. Then you activate the other evil twin, the one you didn't tribute, to revive the evil twin that you tributed. Now you've broken even. You've stolen, because you gained back both cards. You gained back the enemy controller that went to the graveyard, and you gained back the tribute you used in the form of the monster you sacked and the monster you stole. And then on top of that, you then get to trigger the evil twin that you just summoned back's effect. So if you summoned back Lilla, you get to pop another card, and if you summon it back Kiss Kill, you get to draw a card. You go +1 off of enemy controller. It's nuts. And it also is one of those things that, like, I was looking for a way to kind of trigger the Evil Twins on my opponent's turn. And so I looked at their trap cards, and their traps are just really bad. This is a quick play spell, which inherently makes it better than a trap, and also just as good. And it's also a tribute card that lets you sack something to do a thing, and it is the best tribute thing for the Evil Twins I found. I like this card a lot in this deck. Last up for the spells is Called by the Grave. And Called by the Grave is simply just to stop Ash Blossom. If we see it, we see it. If we don't, we don't. Ash does really hurt the Evil Twins. It does suck unless you open Home as well. Then Ash just kind of kills it on go. The last card in the deck, I play 3 Solemn Strike. One of these is going to become an Ice Dragon's Prison. I like Ice Dragon's Prison a lot more than I like Strike, but Strike is still really good. So if you don't have the Ice Dragon's Prisons, much like myself, I have one from my buddy I'm picking up, but yeah, the Solemns, the Strikes I feel are just are a good enough replacement, specifically because it just hits those special summons, and also it can stop effects, and it gets rid of the monster, which is what makes it so good. That's it for the main. Moving into the extra, because there is some new stuff in there, I think. We, of course, start off... I'm actually going to put them the other way, because that way you can see both their artworks. We're going to start with 3 Kiss Kill Lilla, or 3 Evil Twin Kiss Kills, not Kiss Kill Lilla, and 3 Evil Twin Lilla. So these, of course, are the bread and butter of the deck. It's what gets it's the engine right here, is these two. Because this lets you draw a card when it's special summoned, and this lets you pop a card when it's special summoned while you control the opposite. And that's for both of them. Really cool, just good monsters because they're able to continuously play. It's kind of like if Invoked had a second monster in a weird way. But yeah, really cool, really good, and I just wish... So they have that tribute monster, the level 8, that's like sack 2 Link monsters to special it. If that had been a Link 4, it honestly would have been much better. Like, the Link 4 with 2200 and it did the things that it did, I think that card would have been much better as a Link 4. Anyways, then we play Unchained Abomination, which is the good Link 4 for this deck, at least until that new Link 5 comes out that everyone's kind of raving about. Really cool because it lets you pop a card, and it also lets you... so in the end phase, if you have like a Hakiro set and you need an Eldlich, you can just pop it and then trigger the Eldlich trap. And vice versa, if you have an Eldlich, you can get a Conquistador. So, just a really cool card. And then we're playing Unicorn, Cerberus, and Phoenix. You see the Phoenix? Yeah. These are just utility. They're Fiend, so you play them. They're Fiend Link, so it's kind of mandatory in here. 1 Link Spider for the traps. 1 Natis for the Dogmatica matchup. 1 Gustav Max for the Eldliches, because this wins games. If you're able to push for damage and they're at 2k or less afterwards, because that's something that this deck does. It breaks boards and then does 50... What is it, 55? Or 57? Yeah, because plus 200. Yeah. You can summon this and burn for any other amount, and then if they've taken any form of other damage, that's a game. So, and then I also play 1 Mannequin Cat. This is for the rank 2. I don't think you need Mannequin Cat, and same with Zeus. Like, this is a 14 card extra. The 15th card is Zeus. But it's in Drytrons right now because Mio's playing around with Drytrons. But I don't think you need Mannequin Cat. I don't think you need Zeus. I don't think you need Downard. I don't think you need any of those. So right now, these are all kind of placeholders. And honestly, they're probably going to become a Nova and a Mechaba because this extra deck is really it's loose. The only thing that I feel is mandatory is this Unchained. Not the Unchained, the Evil Twins and the Unchained monster. That's it. These are just utility because these are just more pops, which the deck already does. This is a spin. This is cute, especially since you can make it off of both twins. That's like the main reason you play this, because it just needs 2+ monsters, different names. So, but yeah, that is the extra deck. I'm not going to show off the side deck. The side deck didn't change. It's about the same, because that's something that I am actually still working on, is getting the side deck changed up. So, you know. But with that all said, thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to make it look nice on the phone screen. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions about this deck, let me know. I have a blast playing this deck. I think it's one of the most fun decks I've picked up recently, and it's easily the deck I've been kind of in a Yu-Gi-Oh slump, and this is the deck that's been kind of keeping me going, because like I want to figure it out. I want to play it. I actually enjoy playing this deck, and that's really all I gotta say about that. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and if you feel like supporting the channel, down in the description, there's a couple links you can use, including joining the Discord, subscribing, and going on our Teespring. Man, I cannot talk. But with that all said, I'll see you guys in the next video.